and that doesn't sound familiar. But someone there to a nurse, there's one or two guys, but not retired, not yet. So I was thinking for you, we could drill stuff. I know you're pretty experienced, but how are you with like leg entanglements, Ashi, Garamis?
I mean, I did it in a lot, but I drilled all that stuff. I'm terrible with names.
That's fine. So like that's X guard. I kind of like going over that sometimes because when we're stronger and dominant on top, like you can be, like sometimes you get into a weird position. You probably don't like to pull guard at all.
I try not to, but then also the last couple of years before I took my 1.5 year break, I started trying to like kind of get into it because I feel like I should probably, if I advanced or whatever someday, I should have a little bit better understanding.
So the reason why I'm suggesting it, and I know you're open to it, I don't feel like you want.
What's that?
The reason why I'm suggesting Ashi Garami single leg X, X guard, is just because that way we have it in the tool belt so that if somebody does it to us, we can work on the counters.
Yeah.
Because I think you're going to be on your feet a lot. If somebody starts doing leg entanglements, you're gonna understand what to do. You're gonna want to stay in that dominant position to strike. But if we're doing jiu-jitsu and you're not doing that, I still want you to think of what your base and your posture, what are the primary attack legs you need to defend, what is your primary offensive, defensive leg, so if you're attacking this leg, let's just say, and if you know this, that's fine, it's just a little review. Beat on the ground, we go through the shin, we do a little whatever. You attack this leg, I need to shift my weight forward so this doesn't elevate back when you come down.
Okay.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But what we always do is wherever they're at, when we try to shift the weight, if my partner's here, my knees buckled out, I'm susceptible to a sweep. I need to rotate like a hook punch, that knee towards their face. So I think of my toes and my knee, aiming at their nose, and now I'm driving in that direction, so I'm structurally sound. Instead of buckling out. I know you got knees, which maybe you might have to compensate for your hips, which might affect your back. So this is all I'm thinking is, whatever position you're in, they start buckling with your leg, we don't want to do this. Double down, squat, frame, and address the fact that they're attacking. Okay. Compromise, mitigate what you're doing. If you don't rotate your heel and your toe, you just rotate your knee, I can already feel that coming over.
Yeah, they're spraying on it.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you to remind you what these moves are. So you're going to stand over like you're ground and now you're going to put your feet near my armpits. Okay. And this is the easiest way I show beginners. You stand up like this. I'm going to go to a single leg X, both my legs are going on here. And then I'm going to show you how I control it. And if you know it, cool. We'll review this just to work on a sweep or to control, and then we'll work on your defense. Then I'll work on my counter to go to X. Okay. So if that makes sense. So when I teach people, and you're probably, maybe you have to teach one part. If I go here and I just try to go up, I'm not going to be able to. See how elevated I am? I'm high on my shoulders. I got my knee coming to my ankle. My hip, my knee, my ankle is kind of stomping my heel into your hip. I get this butt cheek or I get that one. If I get this outside left butt cheek on you, I'm rotating, and you can feel that pressure.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do is keep my knees pinched, my ass elevated, I can overhook, and I'm rotating. I always think of nose, ear, and I elevate. So I'm not trying to shoot you into the air. I'm rotating to get you off balance. Even if you put your weight on this foot, it's a little hip thrust. Okay. And you can feel on me in general. Yeah. You've done this before? Yeah. Okay. So I want you to control that. So you have your first clothing. Yeah. Contact my butt. Now, once you make contact with that boot on my butt, I want that knee over the knee. That gives you this struggle for rotation. So, normally, if you just stay straight up, I would do that. But I don't want you to do that. I want you to control. Rotate your knees to my nose to my nose. Yeah, just be sure your hips are going to slowly roll back. Maintain that ankle control. You can overlook or you can go like that. Okay. Cool. See how it feels here, which is fine. Right, just now you're shoving my torso. Right, you bend over. Your knee is kind of coming, so you're kind of repeating this knee. Feels a lot better on this side. Totally fine. Let's hand it over here. Whatever you have to do, you got it. Right down, down. You don't have it. Yeah. Right? So let's work on that ear, nose, here. You can do any sequence, right? Both things are sweeping that direction. Okay. Got good. Now 15 reps of that. And I want you to feel. Oh, and the drill for this, if you ever want to drill this with somebody, I'll show you. Just like your shooting triangles. Really, trying not to get you a gooch, but I'm getting in that gooch. Yeah. Okay? So, for me to do all that, I want you to put your weight on this way. Now, that's fine. You can bend over, don't just squat. Go at it. Yeah. Take this out. So now, once you rotate that knee, move the toe to my nose. You can post out or you can leave this foot here. Okay. I want the inside of your right palm to go on my foot. Beautiful. That's the counter. So my counter, your counter is the 5. That's your exercise. So, you don't have to go to the exercise, but I want you to feel my counter to defense. I'm not trying to beat you. I'm shifting my weight, dropping, peel that off. You're immediately trying to get back to exercise. Right now, I just want you to try to maintain control. If you can go to exercise, cool. You don't have to.
I think it's in the brain, kitty. And then this. Right?
And then you go, it doesn't really matter as long as you do it. Okay. Because here you're in control, you got these friends. There is a calf press in the middle up here. You won't get this much in MMA. The reason why MMA is you don't do this. If I don't do this, I'm not going to do this. I'm not trying to keep this is a real bad position for you and for them. All I want you to do is maintain that over and you have it to your heart. Same thing. So just here. I want you to stand straight out. Work out. I got it. If you get my ankle, great. But if you get me out here, now all I gotta do is shoot this in the leg.
Yeah. Oh.
You can just right here with that.
Yeah.
Something rolls over my thigh and shoot up over my head.
Oh, you're saying up? Over the place? Oh, okay. Yeah.
You can roll up on top to an ankle, or you can work your way down. You're probably gonna fight to get up on top.
Yeah.
Sure. It's fine. But we're playing jiu-jitsu to do work on your arms. So you just control some of my butt a little bit. Bring these to your face, extend your ankles, play with it. Try to get my balance. I'm trying to get my balance. And right now, obviously, you're controlling it.
What's the one? So, now I don't know. I put on top. What's it underneath? I go underneath the body, right?
So one called,
This is where I forget the name.
so this is called, it is a known single leg X or Ashi Garami.
Okay.
So you can get caught outside.
Yeah.
So when you heel, I have to position myself. It's easier to maintain that connection with that root.
Yeah.
Bring my foot in. The only reason why people prefer to do this is if you do automatically sit on me, I have control of this structure. Yeah. So I'm trying, and if you do squat, I'm trying to get your head, shoulder, I'm trying to elevate it down. Okay? If I go here, there's other things that I can do here, like different entries, or I can go to a sweep. So I'll go with this, I believe this is a reverse extra, and what I would do with this one is still maintain this control. Since I can't get you head and posture, I'm going to slip this in under your knee. be over just yet. I'm trying to maintain. Yeah, I want you to control, maintain control. If you feel comfortable doing this, defending the extra, like going back to the single hand against, which might fuck you up a little bit for a couple of times when you rewire it. Yeah. But you'll start seeing. Oh, you know, once you practice this, big change. There is, yeah, that's why the way that is, so you know. Yeah. So now you've got good control. I want you to have your laces on my hamstring, glutes. I don't care if it's this flexion or that one. I prefer the cross. So you got this hip and this flexion. Yeah. So you're pinching here. So now this is off like a regular leg. Okay. My knee between your thighs, you control my hip. That's fucking 95% of fucking people out there doing. Yeah. Right? So once you look at how my knees coming in, I'm confident. Not only did I rotate, I'm bent over. Soft. I'm trying to. I'm moving. So we're going to start rotating. Yeah, I might have to move on. If you need it. What you're trying to do is bring your knees to your chest and push it out and get this push-pull. It's going to give you a sweep. And even if I'm throwing punches from here, I can't really stabilize the pull punch. If you want to back out of it, you try it. Just you crouch up a little bit again. I'm bringing my toe. I'm on the ball, my foot turns down. Bring your feet over. You go up and over. This is why we're getting those knees, hips poking here. Look at my hips working. Yeah. That's good. This is really good. Shot on the side. Heavy. If you get this, totally fine. And I start driving into it, because normally what I'm going to do is I have to adjust that when I'm moving my legs. Okay. If you do lose, if I lose my balance, I want you to hold on my hand. Okay. You can always have my back, anytime you tap my wrist, just pop it. Okay. This one is. I didn't tell you I was going to defend. That's my defense, right? That's fine, but just still got you. So
that little heel normally. I think I've been hit with this one now. That's why. Like they hit it for them.
so how do we get into this picture? You know, you love it. Shut up. You get it right. So I tried to come in here. Do you know about this? I used to know. Just for a review. Here we go. I want to stay connected on the shin, but another thing that I need to have my chest and my temple and my ear connected above me. I say above me, that's what I'm shoulder and feel about that connected with any where I go to control the finger. Yeah. But you should just be that way if I'm connected like an arm, I'm connected by my elbow. Okay. And you can feel the connection here. So for your defense, you're going to put my create space. That creates space. I can no longer control this whole mechanism from the hip. And that makes sense What I want to do is have this connection. Here's the fight. I'm rolling with my shoulder going down. But as I do this, I keep this connected. I keep it nice and strong. I'm going to elevate your ankle and your outside. Stay connected. Hands are up. Lean and elevate. This is what I'll do. Just shooting my single again. A couple times you can see it. Lean, shoot. And I can't do it on my right side, but there's so much more this way. So here, I'm here for it. Here's a fight. I'm staying stuck here. Whatever you want to do inside, you start fighting to that inside. I know I'm going to lose it. I lean. Rotate, shoot my hips. Right where you started.
Okay.
I have really serrated shins. It may hurt you. You may have a little bit of shins inside.
I probably don't anymore. So
Yeah, so
I used to have dead shins.
if it gets sore,
Yeah.
we'll switch. But it might be sore.
That's all right.
So, we're playing. This one. Nice. Got that.
Start at the side. Start my double side.
Remember the connection. I want you to jump on my that's really strong. Okay. Sorry. No, you're good. That was a little rough. No, you're good. That was just, I want to make my foot available for you. For now, so that I can keep my balance. Don't feel my really left hand just yet.
Oh, okay.
But yes. We'll do that.
Yeah.
So I want you to shoulder to tempo on my thigh. Yeah, this is your control. I'm going to drive. I'm going to counter. And all I want you to do is instead of creating spacing, stay connected. Stay connected. And just roll and elevate your head. That's all I want you to do. Now shoot your knee through. That's going to feel smooth. You are pulling it into you instead of leading and rolling on your vegetables. Once you feel it, you'll feel it. Feel it. Connect. Now see how you got a little eye on the other hand over here?
Yeah.
I want you to feel that and see if you can sort of that heel in that palm. So that all I'm going to have to do is just kind of slide a little bit, yeah. Once you get forward a couple times, so I don't want you to panic just because I did something different.
Yeah.
You had my knee between your thighs. And I shift it all my way to my secondary leg. You would manipulate my
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes. So I think that's one.
No,
In that position.
no, you're right.
I'm trying to think of what, if I miss the heel hook from there, is the backside 50-50 there? Or is it?
Yeah. Well, there's.
I was still trying to brain Yeah, I don't want to jump in.
No, there's no jumping in. This is all right.
Yeah.
Because you're not like zero. And I feel like you're. How long have you been training? I know I'm on about
6 years.
6 years. So, to me, you're still thinking about that when you're experienced with it and adding MMA and other stuff to your athletic. You're former military. To me, you're a purple belt. In some places, you know, just an advanced purple belt because one, you're not a retard as far as strength. You understand there's controlled aggression. Is what I'm saying. There's a difference. We're all retarded. By the way. That's why we joined the military. But for you, I don't mind going macro and maybe giving you, here's the basics that you might already know, but here's the macro as to where it's going to lead. Because you might have pockets of information, you know, and fill the gaps and go, oh, I forgot to do that shit.
Yeah.
That's what this class is for.
Okay.
That's why I call it fix your name. If we had a white belt in here and a black belt, I would still go over single guys.
Yeah.
Breaking down to white belt, ask the block out what he does, what she does, and then see if I can contribute. Because I'm kind of a nerd about it, I might do things differently because I'm not a geek practitioner, even though I do PE, but when someone comes from Gracie that's been doing it for 15 years at Gracie,
Yeah.
they're fucking death gripping my leg every time. I'm like, dude, can we just flow? And I'm not criticizing a black belt, I'm just going, I need to move so you can move. But he's like, or some of them, and this is a generalization. I'm not giving up any control. Because that's the way they roll, and that's fine. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you were asking is in language.
It's just, I went there and my friend's like, wait, I used to know something.
Yeah, no. So there's a lot of things I can see. So you drop the knee on my shin.
Oh, you peeled?
I peeled. And then I want you to drop this shit on my leg and then drop your knee over here. That's what I got. Some people will do this and they think they're winning.
Yeah.
But they're not really going to get here because they've now taken their base off now. So I'm going to go for this. But if they get to where they're getting out and they slip,
I think this is really.
yeah, I would just, from here, controlling the ankle,
Yeah.
getting the toe, and then rotating back into, and so you get your foot out, and then they go back. See, I mean, I don't want to go out.
Yeah.
Go back to the butt.
Okay.
This is what I would try to push you to do next round.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get this leg over, and put it forward here, controlling this.
Okay.
But it's something that you can do.
Yeah, I think my brain was just, I remembered something I used to, but I don't remember.
So yeah, once we're back in that position, you're stuffing that knee into my chest, dropping that knee. So I try to overhook, grab my tendons, controlling your knee over the knee,
Okay.
not under the knee. So if you go in any direction, the way I rotate your knee is going to give you this kick. But if you start hiding your heel somehow,
Now you're going to stand in this position.
so if I wanted to, I can take this foot out, shoot back up, just
Okay.
so I'm still attacking the leg. I can take it back in a different position, but I didn't like it before I went out on my finger.
Yeah.
But you can see there's a lot of things you can do. As long as you maintain knee control, this ankle's gonna always be where you need it.
Okay.
So think of it like muscle control. Right? If you've got everything here in your working space, your muscle's gonna go where you want it to be. If you're fucking fixed to that consistent. Same thing with that knee. If I got that knee between my thigh and knee, I got control of their hip, your fucking ankle's mine. Control. Yeah, so it's like a backpack too. When people go to a seatbelt, they think the hand fighting is all here. I'm like, it's all elbows. As soon as I come in, if I don't control you, when you start hand fighting and you're beating here, I go to Kimura 2-on-1, let it out, I go to Kimura outside the head.
Yeah.
It's my elbows that are steering that yoke. So with this, I'm trying to control your knee with my thighs. Trying to control your hip so that and the lever's right here in my fucking cardio. Right in my kill box. I'm hoping. I lose a lot. I lose a lot. But if I get that in my head, I'm like 70% towards that section.
Okay.
Because in a roll, I'm not fucking shooting as fast.
Yeah.
Right? So
Position getting there.
we'll practice this move, and if you do remember something from that position,
Yeah.
where you fail a single leg X and you go here, oh, sorry, that's not here. And instead of going out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push in. I'm leaping you.
Yeah.
I can get DQ, I can get JF, not that we're doing competition with this weekend. Here, I'm really fucking taking the shit out of your body.
Yep.
As a big partner, what I do is I change the weight off and put it in. And now, you're going to rotate so that my knee goes.
Push through.
But all my weight's on this foot. You can go ahead and try to heel it up here. My sister, I'm going to shift back and watch over to so leave this down and I'll go figure four. Now you've got that cross option.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Trouble. Go over with whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
But this is why we're playing. We can play with this cross option here, or right, or how many holes are called? So in this position, so again, you got me. But if I control you here, it's not great.
Up on everything.
I love these things right there. So I can look at all my forearms.
Yeah.
So what we teach for defense here is I want you to put that thumb in.
Oh, that's all.
In my hand.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
And I was just frame. I just So you can use this extension to control me with your, or you can use your heel to keep my leg up. My defense is, you're bending over and controlling me. I'm gonna fight that situation. Ready for that? You gotta stay like that.
Okay.
Because if I scramble and so it's not enough.
Because I can sit catch.
I'm pulling you into me because I don't want you to go.
Okay.
I get your head cool for me. Right? But here, I can't frame this thing.
Okay.
Overlooking. Thumb. I'm not really doing your thighs unless I'm trying to do that pain.
Okay.
You can feel the difference.
Yeah.
Because I might lose this in the
Okay.
Here, I'm feeling more comfortable. So go and start fighting, pulling your hand out and your shoulder into my heel. I tuck my heel. And look, I open up my leg as I tuck my heel. If I can't do that because you're strong as fuck,
Yeah.
I'm still going to maintain this range. My primary defense is my secondary leg.
Okay.
So just a little review for without all the details.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what's like. I'll get you. I'll just start this one up. So I'm not saying the ball's on time. The blade that goes over goes across. The 100 blade goes under. Yeah. So I say 54. I don't literally need to do glue. The glue is I have a lot. So I'm making a boot, but I'm also rotating the hip.
Okay.
Here,
Play.
here's different. I want to get this here. Once I get this, yeah, so you can see where you're at. So when you grab my hip, double collar down.
And then from there.
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as you frame, I want you to think of hiding, simultaneously hiding this heel underneath.
Okay.
Position. Yes. And so pull that loose right there, just frame. That when you fucking get So what I'm trying to do is maintain this knee. I want you to straighten that line. Now fight your skeletal structure.
Yeah.
As soon as you feel that, so is your knee line out?
And then this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have a lot of things, Rod.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of things, but reviewing these leg entanglements is gonna help you in the scramble where I don't think anybody's gonna shoot on you, but you're gonna probably say, cool, I'm not point guard, but I'll settle for a sit-down fight in open guard.
Yeah.
You attack them with a single leg X or Ashi or whatever.
I do like the single leg.
Yeah.
Like this is the jaw and sleep or whatever. It's like a kind of a deep path that you guys see. Yeah.
We went over it. Do you know lockdown?
Yeah. I know the basics.
So if you do that, you were going to say this, I can't remember if we went over lockdown. I think we did. Then going from lockdown to the John Wayne sweep or the curl bar sweep or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's good to go from the inside to the outside. And if they're familiar enough, they're going to want to elevate their hips. Start body locking. That allows you to start sweeping like with both fingers.
Yeah.
Just like you would do in a lot of hip hops from the same feet. You know, so you don't talk about when you're in a body lock. I'm just controlling you. Yeah, get up. And then you're just gonna rotate my ass over through. Yeah. So you're gonna have that advantage having a good stand up and people understand how it equates to the ground game. Rotating that upper body, I'm gonna have to follow it.
Yeah.
So that's good. I'm not trying to rush it, I'm just saying if you wanna roll, we can roll, but we can just keep rolling. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do either or. We could, even if you want to like positionally roll like a light.
Yeah.
It's the brain travel for some of the things. I was
Yeah.
good though. I was going back to this position. So I'm terrible with the hands.
And that's fine. I was too, like I said, I started really studying jiu-jitsu at 46, and so my learning was curve is different than the 28 year olds.
Yeah.
So, Americana Kimura, America's high five. Come on, down low. I had to remember after 6 months. What's the one here? Good morning. Americana, high five. That's the only I remember that, right? Keep my elbows in. Iron squirrel. I always say, and I took this from another fighter. I can't remember who it was. Inside elbows, inside knees. My chakras are lined up. I'm an iron squirrel. Anywhere I roll, keep my knees and elbows lined up. The moment you compromise my head and my hips, I'm out of it. And we know this from fighting, from shooting. I need a good base, I need a good stance, I need a good position. Last thing I do is pull that trigger. I know.
That always is tough.
Yeah.
It's always good. You can put it back and try it. You can get that back and go. If you just go to the inside and out.
There's some, and I've learned a lot of stuff from Hannah too, because I came in with a purple belt with training heavily at 2 different gyms, but I wasn't immersed in just one instructor, so there were gaps in my knowledge, there's gaps in my fight IQ, and there still are. But that's the beauty of it, is that I kind of teach myself, oh, what does Tanner expect from me? What does he want? He tells me, right? But then there's little things that I picked up from him. Cupping the knee. I'm sure my other coaches told me the same shit, but it stuck with this. Like when I tell my son pick something, and then like 10 years later, 7 years later, like his current black belt says, hey, you know what, if you grip and frame simultaneously, motherfucker, I've been telling you that shit since you started. Anyways, the point is, the knee position, the knee control, and then also the other thing that Tanner teaches, I'm trying to remember, is from half guard that we went over yesterday, was pull my knees, like this. Just this little thing changed my game since I got here. Because I used to fight from time to time, and I still right? And then I always get this inside thing here. Then all Tanner really preached was giving me this inside position, and then giving me this side position. And instead of driving my hand over, I want you to go over here as well. Because now I'm getting all my way outside the body.
Okay.
So if I'm framing with anything, I'm trying to lower that shoulder.
Yeah, you push the head.
Yeah. I'm usually, if I'm over here, my center of gravity is over on it. But then if I get here, I don't want to get the elbow. As long as you're up on your elbow, you're going to get up on your elbow. That's a different game. That's why I go back to these steps, I drive, collapse. It's frustrating because not only is he good, he uses his weight gently but efficiently.
Yeah.
You know, so it's good. Those little positions, I was always a little too far.
Yeah. So you got this. The other day, I was definitely a little too over.
But it's because maybe you were rushing from a good position. You thought you had a good path to something better, and you lost your base to do that. And that's all it is. You're not fucked up. It's just like, oh yeah, I got it. I gotta shoot, move, communicate, shoot, move. Bring it down to the phone now. Base, posture, structure. Where am I at? Where's my frame? What's he doing? I need him off that elbow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your assessment is just a little slower right now. But you're fine. Dude, I showed you this, and you're like, yeah, I know, and I can feel the channel.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, it's in there. So, let's roll.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab my,
Mouthpiece and everything.
I just gave up on trying to roll with my mouthpiece.
I get it. Luckily, I don't really get too many guys here with the cross face or the bulldog choke or anything, but what I do, I haven't got a couple out here since I've been here for 3 years. This is different. This is different.
The last time I tried to roll without a mouthpiece, I was going super light.
Oh no, yeah.
And this is like, I don't know, 4 years ago. I was super light and I chipped tooth. And I'm like, all right, I gotta just go get stubborn.
If you have a tendency to bite your tongue, that's what I used to do.
I gotta quit being stubborn and just wear a mouth guard.
Yeah, I'm a mouth breather, but I
Yeah.
think that's why I used to jack up my tongue. I know we can roll longer. So I'm just going to do an end round with 1 minute rest, and then I think you can feel
Nice. The wrist got caught in there.
I feel on it, sorry. Choose your head into my torso. You know what I'm saying? Use that. You're fine. Okay. Bring your hand up to your heart. And then get your knee out. Okay. Boom. Head. Flatten my shoulder. Then move your chest. Your knees out. Long step. One step over to the corner. Whatever you want. Okay. If I start tapping this more, if you extend, you might get out. You might not be able to bring it. I want you to bring it up to your heart. If you can't bring it up, spider crawl, make a fist, teacup. But you need to pin this off the shoulder. Hold it strong here. Not strong. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly what to do. Don't take your base your posture up. This is getting you back to get the dust off you. When you start rolling with guys out, like trying to kill you, because they're going to feel you like, oh, he knows what he's doing. You can control it. It's a 20-year-old that don't usually think of. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to win. I'm training nice. I can mitigate it. I'm going to work like my neck hurts. I was messed up. Yeah, but yeah. Early the first. So we're going to do a comp night on Friday. Friday night. If you want to come, all it is kind of smokes it for a little bit. Maybe some positional stuff. Okay. If you want to come.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I know.
I do all work Friday morning after 4 nights.
I did. Whatever you got, just grab it.
I don't think I would have had the break, but
No.
it's in the brain somewhere.
Hey, you look wrong. It's all the same. You look wrong. But that's what I said. Like, you started tapping the ankles. It's all good. But that one, all the way there. job. Yes. That's a good flow though. It's not hard, but you're very technical with a lot of movements. Yeah. I find that probably go through this break. When I'm having trouble controlling the leg and I don't know if I have a leg attack, I'll grab the ankle like a burrito grip. I'll bring the ankle up to my knee, my ear. It brings our line. It almost does like a lesbian scissors motion. So it works scrambling. And all I have is your shin. I don't have anything. I don't have any line. I don't have any control.
What is the forces in the something? Yeah.
You should pummel this in between my thighs or put something in my tailbone, my feet.
Yeah.
Get that knee line out. Immediately frame, push, or leave your toes between my thighs. And separate that knee control and get out. Don't worry about my jump, doesn't matter. Get that knee line out. So a lot of times, there's two times up. This, you're below my knee. You were reaching for that leg, which is fine. I want to reach that leg, I can process this one. Between my thighs. So I can still attack this one, but at least I have this one already in my hand. Okay. It's all there. It's not like I said, we're not going from 0 to 100, we're not redlining right away. Yeah. You're doing it smart, you're like, oh, I have a little story, this is new muscles you haven't used, not the old muscles you haven't used in a while. Yeah. And how many times do we really do this in life? Yeah. I'm doing great now. See me in 30 minutes after class, I'm like, oh, yeah. Anything you want to go over with that one? We get all for a while, yeah, it's close to what you like. 956.
You want to know? It's all now.
I'd rather not.
Get tooth in the neck, come on, good.
Yeah, I did intentionally. I'm trying to get something called a higher ground position to travel this.
Let's go around this.
I'm trying to beat you into doing that. I can't finish what I'm trying to do.
Nice. 3 times in a row.
Okay. Is that swing I was telling you? If you lift your head close, you don't change your body position at all. Yeah, another thing. Let me get you over here at half guard and go for that Kimura. You did it, but I forgot to point out. I always teach this. The moment I feel you touching this, going for this Kimura, I don't change my base or posture. I just limp around, cross face.
Okay.
Immediately cross it. So, also when I reach in to try to get your head, I'm shooting from my elbow, shoot from my hip. I'm not coming around and hit your head.
Okay.
Because if you do put weight on me, I want you to overhook my elbow and pull it towards you. Now my elbow is exposed.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to go shooting in. Less likely that I'll get this. What I'll bait is this to get this grip. When I get this grip and you react to that, I'm going over.
Now you got that one.
So, my elbows should be hit. You can posture up. And then we're not immediately across it. So I want you to punch me in the face of the throat with your bicep. Really say my back. Boom and up. Punch with bicep. Always be under and drive. Now you're continuing. Yeah. Okay. So, this is what. Come good. That's what I'm doing. You keep your elbows in tight this time. I can't control your wheels. I'm going to overhook and keep your elbows tight. I made it part of me. I just need to. I can't do it. Okay. So I'll either overhook or I'll try to bury your wrist in your hip. Anything you do wiggle, gives me that elbow. If I say that elbow, I go back.
Yeah. Okay.
And if I can't get that, I'll go under here, just go back over this.
Okay.
So I keep that thing buried in the gun holster. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? And the more you push, the more your elbow goes up. If you pull, it collapses like that. Okay. Maybe. And if I can't get in there, I do that thumb and elbow kick, pin your ribs, I'm gonna fucking pass. So you're seeing a lot of things that we went over and I think we'll cover that.
Yeah.
When as we're rolling, I'm like, oh, look at this. You know? And it's not like I'm going, let me show them. No, this is shit I did. This is all shit I do. So when you get better, figure out what I'm doing, I gotta get better.
Yeah.
You know?
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's just arguing, really.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
I appreciate it. I should be back next Tuesday. I get out Monday. I work next. So.
Yeah, I'm usually here by 9-ish.
Okay.
Like today, a little bit of snow. I was like, go easy.
Yeah.
And it's good. You know,
I have a limited number of days now with work and stuff, so I'm gonna try to make here on the days that I can be, you know. Might try to do it on Tuesday to see.
yeah, and if there is no scheduled 7:30 class, I can come here and shit from work at 7:45.
Okay.
It's just depending on snow, depending on traffic. That's why I don't do 7:30 class anymore.
Yeah. You're coming
I
tomorrow.
show up. Yeah, I used to run in. It's like, all right, guys, I'm doing this. I'll be there.
Yeah.
But with this, it gives you that full up to 9 o'clock to be here. And I'm gonna get on. Oh, I got 20 minutes. Oh shit, I'm so slow.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock. That's why.
Yeah.
I forget. I'm coming southbound. I have to coming south. I have to so anyway, the point is, if you come in, cool. You don't come in, you don't have to let me know. I usually come in here and like something happens. I just throw a text message to everybody who's coming in.
Okay.
Things that look nice. I usually don't realize it's like 10 or 11 in the morning, so I'll wait till 7 in the morning to text everybody.
Oh,
Give
yeah.
them a reasonable hour. Because I know you're a night owl too, but like that's the thing is like people call me before 4. I'm like, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna call you at 8 o'clock at night. And, hey, what do you want to do today? You know, but if you make a call with Sam, that's cool too. But I will definitely. I do my best to set that up. I let Karen know, hey, I got a chance tomorrow. I got a chance next week. Like on the 14th, I got something to do.
Okay, yeah.
Medical appointment, whatever it is. You know, something. But that stuff is like pretty good.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
The
hey,
nights right now is it like right? The Tuesday, Thursday night?
Tuesday, Thursday, nights.
Okay. Because I need to try to double eventually days that
Yeah.
I'm off. Because I can work out down there. I can work out and lift weights and everything.
Or just like what I was gonna say, hit me up and say, hey, are you free with no class today? Can you whatever? So I'll wait up like, yeah, 4 or 5 or the women's class is 4:30 to 5:30 or 5:30 to 6:30. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I work around the women's, I'll ask them if I have a private or something. I'll do that. But it's not a private, it's like I have a class.
Can I do it off?
Yeah, and it's not a private, I'm like, oh, no, I want to.
Off in the corner,
Yeah, because I don't come to night classes one, it usually go by 7:30. I gotta go home, shower here, go home, and I'm leaving my house at 9. You know what I mean? It's just,
It's too much.
the boy goes to bed at 9, you know, it's,
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Do you know of anywhere, so Fridays, but that's only for like a couple